Listen to me. Listen to me now. I'm going to tell you a story. I'll never forget this for as long as I live. One night, I went to bed. I was around 30 years old. I went to bed. And when I woke up, you understand me? When I woke up, I was 60 years old. I'll never forget it. Laid down, had young children, I was vibrant, I was smaller, I was much more attractive. I was singing all the time. I was dancing all the time. I was working on my jobs. I was just having myself a ball. Had plenty of friends. Oh, child. Went to bed that night. All that life that was in front of me. Do you hear me? I went to bed that night. I'll never forget it. And woke up. And I was 60 years old. Do you hear me? My grandma used to say, time don't wait for nobody. And it doesn't. You understand me? Listen, let me tell you something. You can be depressed. You can be sad. You can be miserable. You can be whatever it is emotionally you can be. But life is not going to stop. Life is not going to stop for you. It's going to keep on going. So you can put off till tomorrow what you can do today if you want to. You can put off going to the doctor today till tomorrow if you want to. You can put off fulfilling that dream till tomorrow that you could do today if you want to. You can put off reading that book, that self-help book, till tomorrow that you need to do today if you want to. You can put off planning your family till tomorrow when you can do it today if you want to. And I'm here to tell you that you will go to bed at 30 and wake up and be 60. I had a lot of hopes and dreams, desires. I'm still here. Not to say some of those I won't fulfill. See, but I did. Younger, we know we got the time, or at least we know we got more years in front of us than we do behind us. Now, I got more years behind me than I do in front of me. See, because I went to bed and I was 30 and I woke up and now I'm 60. I know a lot of the things that stopped me from accomplishing. I know the main thing that stopped me from accomplishing some of the things that I wanted to do. And I'm going to share with you what mine were, okay? And mine were matters of the heart. Mine were wanting to be loved. Mine were hinging everything on love, on somebody loving me, on somebody being there for me. And oh my God, I stopped to be there for them. I stopped to love them. I joined their world instead of us joining our worlds together. No, baby, I joined their world. See, whether I was the one with the house or not, everything I did, I was waiting to see what they wanted to do. See, because I was so in love with being loved until I would say, oh, I'm going to put this book on it. I'm going to stop writing this book for a minute to see what he going to do. I'm going to stop trying to finish my degree so that I can see what he going to do. I'm going to stop doing this, that, or the other because I want to see what he's going to do. I went to bed at 30. I'll never forget it. And I woke up and I was 60. Time waits for no one. No one. I know this is a crazy world we're living in right now, especially here in America. There's a lot of confusion going on. There's a lot of depression going on. There's a lot of everything going on. But there's also a revolution going on. This is also the time to, if you can find the need and find something that you can fulfill, you can start a business, a thriving business. Yes? In this market, during this revolution, during this change with our media and all of the things that are happening. Don't be 30. Go to bed like I did and wake up and you're 60. Don't do it. Now, you can do what you want to do, but I'm telling you, that's what happened to me. And I don't want that for you. Don't put off till tomorrow what you can do today. See, because tomorrow isn't promised to you. Right now is right now. My children were young when I went to bed at 30. They were young. They had not finished high school yet. They still needed me. I still had to pick out their clothes and tell them, no, those are not the right pair of shoes to wear with that outfit. I still had to tell them what to eat. I still had to make sure they took their baths every night. They brushed their teeth every morning. I still had to make sure they were cared for. Everything I did, I had to make sure they had a roof over their head. Then I went to bed at 30. I'll never forget it, y'all. I was 30. And I woke up and I was 60. Still had not finished college. And still to this day, think about, Renee, go ahead and finish your degree. You ain't got that long. Huh? You got your whole life ahead of you, especially if you got more years in front of you than you do behind you. Huh? If there's ever a time to do it, now is the time to get off your ass and do it. If there was ever a time to invent it, now is the time to get off your ass and invent it. If there was ever a time to start a business, now is the time to get off your ass and start that business. If there was ever a time to create, invent, be, do, travel, go, see, now is the time to do it. Tomorrow isn't promised to any of us. It's not. It's not. But there is misery in going to bed at 30. There's a level of misery to that. And waking up and you're 60. And you still haven't accomplished the big things. Now, granted, yes, I'm a real estate agent, but the market is terrible. Yes, I'm a published author. I'm a writer. But I let depression get in the way of a lot of that. And relationships and love. And ain't nothing wrong with none of that. Ain't nothing wrong with love, especially. But never love anybody so much that you lose sight on what it is you need to do. Whether you man or woman, you understand me. Do you hear me? Listen to me. I will never forget that day. Another day in my life. I remember it for the rest of my life. I got the kids down. I laid them down. I tucked them in bed. I told them good night. I said I love you to them. Right? I went and I took my shower. Huh? I said my prayers, if it was one of those nights that I said my prayer. And usually I say, thank you, Lord, for getting us through the day. and giving us another opportunity to see the day. You know, I mumbled whatever I mumbled to him. And then I got into bed. I was a fine 30-year-old thing. Whoa, what you talking about, honey? And baby, when I woke up, I was 60 years old. Have an amazing day.